Women are not without electoral.
So I was on Twitter and I seen this thread by the Vigilant Fox. Never seen them before, and they said the top 10 most embarrassing moments at the DNC tonight, which was yesterday. I can't believe these actually happened. So I haven't watched any of it. I was like, let's do a reaction, see what the top 10 things is, since I watched about 80% of it live. Want to see if I notice any of these. So let's check it out. Hit the like button, hit subscribe button, and I like how they break it down. Starting at number 10.
The diversity of people's backgrounds is so striking and different from a couple of weeks ago. And what's also different is the overall message. I mean, Biden and Harris are speaking to the totality of the country, the multicultural, multi-ethnic country we live in that's diverse with a big umbrella and everybody who's a part of it. And Trump and Vance speak to a tiny, tiny portion of the public. And that's a striking thing. You look at the room, but I think also in the messages we'll hear. Just watching tonight.
Said, Trump and Vance speak to a tiny, tiny portion of the public, and that's a striking thing. Are they? I don't think so. I think they're speaking to the world, and whoever accepted is like, I don't fully get that one. All right, so next one, we got a Republican exposes the truth about Biden, exit on CNN. Let's go right into it.
This is his moment tonight. It's his moment, Scott.
Yeah, Biden is known in his career as being one of the best eulogy givers at funerals. And now they're making him come and give his own career
He has
eulogy.
files of every eulogy he's ever
and now they're making him give his own eulogy at this convention. I mean,
you have to give one. It's best that you get to give your own.
Yeah, I guess. I am anxious to see how they handle it. It's a sticky wicket. I mean, he was bullied out of this race after 52 years of service to the Democratic Party, and it wasn't all about his age. He was unpopular. He was going to lose. It was Afghanistan. It was inflation. It was immigration. And now, and he had to be dragged out by the fingernails. I'm sorry. This is not, so he's not here in a happy moment, okay? I know that this yarn that's being spun in this hall that he was popular and selfless and handing on. No. It is the opposite, and everybody knows it, and yet the Democrats are engaging in this theater of looking into cameras and saying it. So it's
Biden ain't want to quit. We all know Biden didn't want to quit. They forced him to quit. He needed to, but they have him speaking at his own funeral because he's handing over. So that was a good one. I like that one. Number 8, Joe Biden battles the teleprompter and loses. I seen this one live. I seen this. Let me know your thoughts.
Roe v. Wade, as you heard earlier tonight, the United States Supreme Court majority wrote the following, quote, women are not without electoral or political power. No kidding.
Sound like you said no diddy.
MAGA Republicans found out the power of women in 2022. And Donald Trump is going to find out the power of women in 2024.
I'm surprised this is number 8. I would think this is like top 3 content. Now, we already know Sleepy Joe shouldn't been there that late, and we already know where he's at mentally. But if you put me up there, I will probably mess up on that teleprompter a few times if I ain't practicing. Y'all hit one of them words that I ain't used to saying. It can get nasty, so I ain't going to give him too much. All right. Number 7, Michigan governor, not Governor White Bay, accidentally emasculate Tim Walz. Let's see. I remember talking, but I don't remember hearing this one.
I love Tim Walz. So Tim, my daughters were saying to me, he's like a male version of you, Mom. And I thought that was so funny.
Minus the red lip. I can see it.
But he's rocking a purple tie in honor of the Vikings and Prince. So he's always on message.
I like the shade. He's a male version of Elon. That's some good quality shade right there. I allow it. That was good. That was some good stuff. Jill Biden, the wife of Mr. Joe Biden, says she watched Sleepy Joe dig deep in his soul and decide to no longer seek re-election.
Ago, when I saw him dig deep into his soul and decide to no longer seek re-election and endorse Kamala Harris. And weeks.
That wasn't a good look for your wife to say that. It wasn't. He had to dig deep. Should have been like, it took him no seconds to literally decide this is the best for the country. She said he had to dig deep. That mean, but he ain't want to do it. We all know he ain't want to do it. At least she told the truth, I guess. AOC received a standing ovation for saying a whole lot of nothing.
Neighbor's door, organize our communities, and elect Kamala Harris to the presidency on November 5th. We will send a loud message that the people of this nation will not go back. We choose a new path and open the door to a new day, one that is for the people and by the people. Thank you. Thank you very much. God bless. God bless you all.
I don't see nothing wrong with that. She looked good and she said something that they wanted to hear, so give her a standing ovation. Number 4, Democrats try starting a "We Love Joe" chant, and it's as pathetic as you would expect.
Love Joe. We love Joe. We love Joe. We love Joe. Thank you all. We love Joe. God bless you, and thank you very much.
Yeah, that was bad, but it happens. That was bad. It was bad, but it wasn't number 4 worth. Like, come on, son. Who's doing this? Mr. Fox, this is bad list.
In the fight for 50 years to give Medicare the power to negotiate low prescription drug prices, we finally beat Big Pharma.
How? Joe Biden says with a straight face, we finally beat Big Pharma after mandating government paid CV-19 shots for milk. How, Sway? How? That's a good number 2. Some random state senator says Trump could even weaponize the DOJ and to go after his political opponents. Whoopsie. Let's see.
Weaponize the Department of Justice to go after his political opponents. He could even turn the FBI into his own personal police force. That is not how it works in America.
I'm so confused. What was she trying to say?
That's how it works in dictatorships. Donald Trump would be able to weaponize the
I'm confused. So, whoopsie, that's exactly what Kamala Harris and the Democrats have done to President Trump. Wow, interesting. I think this Black Bay. I think what's her last name? She's cute. Jake Tapper crushes Joe Biden on live TV, and he doesn't even realize it. Let's see what he say.
This is going to be a night, obviously, where there is an homage to President Biden. And we just heard Vice President Harris talk about thanking him and how important he has been to this country and to this party. But one of the issues is that for the last year, as people geared up for the 2024 race, the candidates were, in the minds of Democrats, one candidate, the Republican, who would come out and offend them, and the other candidate, their candidate, the Democrat, Joe Biden, who would come out and they would sit on the edge of their seat and hope that he didn't say something meandering or off message or addled. And
they
that
like, where you going with
fear
this, dog?
About their nominee speaking is gone. Now they have somebody who, does project joy. And they're not particularly subtle about how they want the message of this convention to be joy, but she does project joy with her smile and her tone and her mien. And she's not somebody that, in a situation like this, is going to cause Democrats that tension that we used to feel in the media.
Buddy, he blazed. This is not the answer. You don't supposed to go on national TV and tell the truth. That's what he did. What was your type 1? What was your top most embarrassing moments? I guess you had to figure out 10. I will say Joe Biden messing up is number 1. Joe Biden talking about big farmers, number 2. I will say this one will be number 3. This would be number 4 with Jill. This one, number 5. Number 6. And the rest of them, you can just disappear. So let me know what y'all thoughts in the comments if y'all want to see this again for day 2.